Hey everyone, it's Andrew, Valk9 Designs, and I'm back with the Start to Finish Hybrid 2.0 Part 6. This is the final polish of this piece. I'm also going to oxidize it, but I'm not going to show you the oxidization process because I've shown that in a lot of other videos, so you should have a good grip of it at this point. Starting off, I'm removing the back tool marks with the 80 grit wheel. This is the silicone wheel. I like to use this first because it's the best at removing material off of the silver. Then I progress to the 80 grit yellow 3M bristle disc. These are bristle discs on Rio Graham. The first one is a silicone wheel. These are bristle discs. That's the only difference in name. They're both made of silicone, just what they do is a little bit different. Progressing to the 400 grit blue disc. This is a set of 3 discs on the mandrel tip, and yeah, I like these because they're really good at getting into the harder to reach areas. Progressing on to the pumice, the pink bristle disc. The silicone wheels are better for removing tool marks on flat surfaces, while the bristle discs are better for reaching into hard to get areas. Now I'm progressing up to the 6 micron or the peach bristle disc. These are great for just giving yourself like kind of a final polish. You know, it's that first step before going on to the 1 micron. But before we go on to the micron as well, I'm going to hit this with my softer. This is the fine silicone wheel. And then there is also the ultra fine silicone wheel. So the fine is kind of that gray one, and the ultra fine is this reddish one. This gives you a similar polish to the Jeweler's Rouge. I will do a video demonstration on the Jeweler's Rouge as well at some point. I keep meaning to, but I just don't. That is my final process for a lot of the videos. It's just I don't exactly have the best explanation down for it yet, but I will be showing you that in the future. So this is the piece after it's been oxidized, so I dip it in a liver of sulfur mixture with hot water. I've shown that in a couple of other videos. If you just want to search oxidization in the post search bar, you will be able to find it on this channel. After I oxidize it, I hit it with the 1 micron wheels to help remove some of that material from the oxidization. Then I also take the yellow, I believe these are a pumice. I'm not exactly sure of the micron for the yellow sunshine cloths, but this is what I do next after removing that first layer just to polish it up, and I also use the cloths instead of the discs to polish over stones. So as you saw on those tube settings and then also the prong setting that we made earlier, I will be using these cloths to polish those areas up. The 1 micron bristle disc isn't going to damage your stones. I just feel like this is a safer way to do it. And then I use the 1 micron bristle disc to polish up the metal around all of those settings. And here I am finishing up this piece with the 1 micron bristle disc. Polishing is just a progression of, you know, rougher grits up to finer grits. You're removing material at the beginning, and then at the end you're just removing fine layers of metal until you remove all of the scratch marks. And well, polishing actually technically is leaving scratch marks. That's what the 1 micron, 6 micron, and like pumice grits are. It's their grit of scratch mark that they leave on the metal. Just eventually once you get up to the 1 micron and then like the Jeweler's Rouge, the scratches are so microscopic that you can't see them with the human eye. So as you see, we're getting a nice finish on this piece. The gemstone is nice and shiny as well. The metal's starting to look really nice. Again, you're going to start with like the lower grits, so the 80 grit, the yellow for removing your tool marks, and then you're going to be progressing up through like the 220, 400, pumice, 6 micron, and 1 micron grits to achieve your final polish. The oxidization video can be found if you search oxidization in the post search bar. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know your thoughts of it in the comments. I will leave the Rio Grande item number for the liver of sulfur that I use in this video description as well. Thank you all so much, and I hope you have a great week.